Welcome back, everybody. The sun is going down on Glacier Park, also going down here on what has been a beautiful Friday and a beautiful week. This is our Apgar Mountain Sky Cam looking out to where we had that Howe Ridge fire. That was the biggest wildfire of the season here in Montana. Lake McDonald looking like glass right now, and the larches are really turning very nicely up in the northwest part of the state. In the capital here, pretty sunset with a little in the way of some mountain wave clouds coming off of the Continental Divide. Still a nice pleasant evening, 63 degrees the current temperature. Great Falls, sun still up here for a little while, 58 degrees, slightly cooler today, but all in all, a really nice day. We're in the 50s and the 60s here throughout the state. No 70s today. We hit the 70s yesterday. We will hit the 70s, especially north central Montana here. We'll hit the 70s tomorrow as well. At times today, places like Sealy Swan, the Flathead Valley, the Bitterroot Valley, right around Missoula, even close to the capital, the air quality kind of deteriorated this morning, and we were looking at almost moderate conditions in the Helena Valley, but moderate conditions again, valleys of western Montana at times here today, and that will likely continue as long as this high pressure and the stagnant air lingers here through a lot of the western valleys. Nothing on the radar. Bigger picture showing some wet weather here from the Great Lakes all the way down into Texas. Poor Texas been hit like 5 or 6 days in a row of some pretty heavy rain, thus flooding. It's moved a little bit around the central part of the state here, but got flooding there, dangerous fire weather conditions southwestern California. That's a red flag warning right there. And then off towards the west, not here in Montana just yet, but we've got through a lot of Washington, really east of the Cascades and east of the Cascades of Oregon as well, looking at an air stagnation advisory. This high pressure means sinking air and not much in the way of wind, so this high extends from Montana all the way out over Washington and Oregon. Yet it's the same weather pattern here, Rex block weather pattern, high over an area of low pressure. Really haven't had to change this graphic very much this week because the weather has not changed. Yes, things are moving around, but we've got moisture going up and over the top of the high pressure here in Montana, and then a little area of low pressure developing over southern California and Arizona. And you'll see that here on Future Track, where a little in the way of some cloud cover and some moisture will slowly work its way up from the south. But over here across Big Sky Country, looking at clear skies here today, tonight, for tomorrow, for Sunday, maybe into later Sunday and Monday. We may have a little in the way of some clouds and a couple of showers sneaking up there, the upper Snake River Valley there. But for the most part, we will stay dry until the end of next week. Here's the forecast for tonight. Lows down into the 30s, close to the freezing point here for a few locations. Skies generally clear. The moon big and bright. I think it's a full moon next Wednesday. I'll have to go check my calendar again. And we've got a little meteor shower going on here this weekend. The Orionid meteor shower may see 20, possibly 30 meteors per hour here if you are out looking tonight or tomorrow night. Here's the forecast for tomorrow, though. You won't see any meteors tomorrow during the day. Hopefully not. 75 degrees for the high in Great Falls, 70 in the capital. Look at Lewistown, 72. These numbers roughly about 5 degrees away from record highs. Sunday, slightly cooler, down into the upper 50s and the lower to mid 60s here. Maybe Livingston still hitting 70 degrees, but all in all, not too many complaints likely by the time we get into Monday. Monday's nice weather, yeah, continues for even Tuesday as well. Look at these high temperatures, still quite unusual for the end of October that it's so quiet and so warm. Now, who's heading up into the mountains? Know a lot of people may be doing some hiking or some camping or some hunting this weekend. 6,000 feet. Look at those temperatures, 63 tomorrow and 57 on Sunday. You get up into the higher elevations, there may be a little element of wind, 20 to 30 miles per hour above about 8,000 feet, up to 10,000 feet. Highs all the way up above the freezing point. So some of that snow in the higher terrain will be melting, and you likely will encounter some snow on the trails if you're heading all the way up there. Here's the 7-day forecast for the capital. Freezing tonight, 70 degrees tomorrow. Maybe the last time we hit 70 degrees this year. And look what happens a week from today. 48 degrees for the high with west winds of 30 miles per hour. That's below average. Average is right in the upper 50s for both Great Falls and the capital, but Great Falls, an element of wind Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and it's a cooler wind by Friday with a couple of rain showers, maybe a little mix of some snow in the higher terrain.
All right, thanks for that, Curtis. Really appreciate it. And Richie, Friday Night Lights, what do you got for us next in sports?
Week number 9.